when humanity perfected slipstream travel. It was hailed as the final conquest of distance. No more years between stars. No more isolation on the rim. A simple transition. Step in, fade out, arrive elsewhere. But there was always the threshold moment, the gap of nothingness between entry and arrival. Engineers insisted it was instantaneous, a leap across folded space. Yet the first travelers emerged pale, trembling, whispering of a sound they could not describe. A low vibration, ancient and infinite, like stone grinding against stone. They called it the Resonant Passage. A research station orbiting the gas giant Vela attempted to map this resonance. They built an observation chamber rigged with neural amplifiers to keep a subject conscious during transit. The first trial lasted less than a second. The volunteer returned screaming, his eyes liquefied, his throat torn from shrieking. His final words were not in any human tongue, but in a broken drone reverberating across the station's walls. Instruments recorded only silence. The second trial never returned. The capsule reappeared empty, humming with a vibration that cracked bulkheads and made blood clot in the veins of anyone nearby. It was then the cult of the Veil emerged from secrecy. They claimed the Resonant Passage was no void at all, but a corridor within the Black Hymn. Every slipstream jump tore reality thinner, exposing travelers to the song beneath creation. To pass unconscious was to be spared awareness. To remain awake was to hear. Those who survived reported visions of vast, robed silhouettes moving parallel to their path, watching. They said the silhouettes stretched endlessly, their faces crowned with wheels of broken suns. The further the distance traveled, the closer the silhouettes appeared, until their shadows pressed against the walls of reality itself. Soon after, entire slipstream hubs began to fail. Crews vanished mid-jump, their ships returning with only the resonance echoing through every corridor. Colonies near those hubs were found abandoned, their structures filled with carved circles and symbols etched in bone and steel. Survivors whispered of travelers who chose to remain awake, who returned no longer human, their bodies hollow, their mouths vibrating in harmonic drone. They were no longer bound by flesh. They had joined the hymn. The cult declared that slipstream travel was never a human invention at all. It was a gift from the silhouettes, a lure to hasten the collapse of the false universe. Each jump was not escape, but devotion, each resonant passage, a verse in the Black Hymn. Now across the fractured trade lanes, black ships move silently between the stars. They do not hide, they drift, amplifiers pulsing with subsonic thunder. And when their engines flare, reality bends, not with light but with sound. It is said that when the last traveler makes the passage awake, when no mind remains deaf to the hymn beneath, the silhouettes will step through fully, not as echoes, but as form. On that day, the slipstream will not lead to other stars. It will lead only inward, collapsing every orbit, every sun, into a single, eternal note. The note will be endless. The note will be the black hymn